Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to take a look at one machine on the One Hub, which is board Hacker Block Cloud AV. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine. This machine is not so easy, but following standard methodology would be important to success. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. So let's run sudo netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 132. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the port and surface scanning with a map. To save time, I've already completed before. So for now, we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option of all is ON to output the result into this file. And from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has two open port numbers. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service or secure shell service, and its corresponding version information, including exact version number, although this version is not very updated. However, I don't think we can find any vulnerability except the username immersion vulnerability, which is not what we want at this moment. The second one is 8080, which is also running HTTP service and also the service information. I think this at the background the Python is running. So what do we have to do next? We need to do the web application immersion both manually and automatically. Let's fire up our browser to do the manual immersion first. We can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. And please do not forget to specify the port number, which is not default port number. Here, cloud antivirus scanner. So this is better cloud antivirus scanner service. Please enter your invite code to start testing. So we can try like 111 login. However, we are given the wrong information error, and we can check its source code. Nothing important we can get from this source code, and also we need to check whether robots file is available or not on the target. So it was not found on the server. So next, I think we need to do the automatic immersion by some normal utilities. For example, the first one, I always, I use this utility to begin or to start our automatic immersion. Let's press enter. So I think Ligato found this console directory. So we can take a look at this. Maybe I can open up another tab. Console. Press enter. Oh, sorry, I forgot to specify the port number. 8080. And we are again prompted by this console locked window, and we need to provide the ping. Of course, at this moment, we do not have any information. Maybe we can try like 111, confirm ping. So incorrect ping. And then next, we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory immersion. GoBuster. Let me autocomplete this command. As you can see, found the login directory. We can take a look at this directory, login. So the method not allowed. So maybe we need to change the method. So how to do? We can enable the proxy and launch our Burp Suite. Next, start. And we need to turn on the intercept option, and we can refresh this page to trigger new request. And then as you can see, we successfully intercept this request because the web application has given us the message, the error message method not allowed. Maybe we can change the method from get to post. We can change to post. Apply changes, and then we can forward. However, we got the error. So this doesn't work. So I'd like to turn off the intercept, and also I'd like to disable the proxy. All right, so let's go back to the terminal. I found other directories, for example, like scan. This is the same as the home page, and also the output. So what about output? Output. So method not allowed. If you want, you can use the same way to manipulate the method, but I don't think we can bypass or to. So how can I put it? This is not the right direction at all. Okay. And we can let it run. And so I think we need to go back to the home page to see whether we can find a way to bypass login. Remove. And we can try to use, just now we have already tried to use, because here this is not credentials, this is just some invited code. So we cannot use like admin to log in. And the next technique I'd like to try is, we need to know whether this page or this form is vulnerable to SQL injection. So let me use the single quote. Login, wrong information, nothing. We can put the double quote. As you can see, we got the error, operation error. And we can know the database is SQLite 3. And select, even we can get the SQL query statement. So I think now we can, bypass this login or invite code by put all 1 equal 1, and then we can comment out the remaining thing, and we can log in. As you can see, we successfully bypass the invited code authentication. Alternatively, we can use the Burp Suite to, brute force this invited code, and the password should be the password. Okay, but I think this way is more reasonable, right? So it looks like we can provide the file name. For example, we can like hello, because here it looks like this is the files and the directories under specific directory, and we can scan. And I think at the background there's some sort of scanner running, and we'll run to see whether this file is vulnerable or, is malware or virus. As you can see, the scanning is done. So maybe, this, because actually the result or output is something, some sort of the output of the command. Maybe here exists the command injection vulnerability. Let's test it. We can try to use the as scan. Of course, we can use a different separator to inject command. For example, we can use this one, or like different way to inject command. But let me test this. Okay, it's done. Even given us the files under the current directory. So next what do we have to do next? We need to get the initial foothold or shell on the target, and it's a very straightforward. We just replace this command by reversal command. I've already opened up this website, Pentest Monkey website. We can copy and paste over here, and we can try to, of course, we need to do some modification, change it to Kali Linux, and the port number I always change to my favorite one, and we can copy, and okay, I'd like to quit from the GoBuster, and we can paste in here, and next we need to set up the listener on the Kali Linux, and now we can run it again. It's done. However, if we pull up the terminal, we didn't get anything from the target. So it means that this way or this command cannot work. So we need to try something else. For example, like this one, we can copy and paste over here, and we need to change the IP address to Kali Linux port number, and we can copy and press scan to see whether we can get the collection from the target. Then we can move forward. Okay, amazing. We successfully got the collection from the target. And of course, this is not a very good one. We can spawn more interactive shell. To do that, we need to check the Python. Python 2 is there, so we can run Python with option for C to execute command. We need to import a pty module, pty spawn method, and I want to spawn the bash session. And next, we need to do some local immersion. For example, there are two users, scanner. I think this one has SUID bit. Can you notice here? And before I try this, even we can get its source code for this binary. And the current user has permission to execute this binary. And also, do you know what the SUID bit mean? It means that when the current user run this binary, will get temporarily the ownership of the owner. This case, the owner of this binary is root. I think I've already made it clear. However, before I try to run this binary, I'd like to see whether we can find anything else. For example, the kernel. I think this kernel is also vulnerable, but I don't want to take this away to elevate privilege. Okay, and if you want me to do this way, please let me know in the comment below, and we can go to another home directory of another user cloud AV. Nothing. And next, so how to do? We can check whether this user can run sudo. Of course, we do not have a password for the user scanner. So we just try 3 attempts. So I think we need to go back. We need to go back to the its home directory, right? Scanner. And I think we need to run this binary update cloud AV. So this tool lets you update antivirus rules. And however, we need to supply the command line arguments for this command. Maybe I can copy and to see what it's about. To be honest, I'm not familiar with this command. So this is the update virus database. Okay, so now because here we are given its source code, and we can cut out this source code. And I think the code is not very complicated. And here define the string, or this should be the string, right? And this is give the path of this binary fresh claim. And here print something out. And if the number or quantity of arguments is less than 2, and we'll print out this error message. Otherwise, we'll continue, and this will give the location, maybe some sort of, the location to the command, and then we'll, here we'll construct the command. So and then we'll set the GID and the UID to 0. To 0 means we can get the, the privilege of the root user, and then we can run command. So I think it's very clear. We can inject the arguments of this binary. So how to do? I'd like to run it again. Update cloud AV. For example, we can put anything, and we can like ls, or maybe we can run who am I? Who am I? So as you can see, we got the root. So and next we can, what can we do next? We can run the reversal command to and this command will be executed after this anything. Okay, so let me show you. We can of course. And I also, when I did the machine the first time, I simply run this command. This doesn't work. I'd like to show you another way. And how to do? Maybe I'd like to set up another listener. And next we can use this way. So we can change the port number to 66. We can copy. And this technique is also very popular and also very important. So we can run update cloud AV and anything, and we can echo and tunnel to bash. Okay, so let's press enter. Oh, sorry, I misspelled cloud AV, and we can copy the arguments. We can press enter. What I'm doing? Update cloud AV and paste in here. What? Terrible. We can run. I update cloud AV and paste over here. As you can see, we successfully got the shell, and the shell belong to the root user. and we can navigate to root directory, and then we can, we do not need to grab the flag. Okay, so that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.